This last summer I had the incredible opportunity of working as an intern for the Galapagos National Park. So I went to Ecuador for Experiential Learning International Abroad, and they set up this volunteer internship.
A beautiful demonstration of what we do best here at the Tortoise Breeding Center.
I would hang out in the office, chat a bit, and then they'd say, "Adam, let's go, bring your cameras." So every day I didn't know what to expect.
I had to keep my cool when I was walking in line, but how cool is this? I'm in a restricted area, hiking to go camping to protect and teach kids how to take care of sea turtles. There's a wild Galapagos tortoise. Yeah, I had to keep my cool back there.
I got to photograph an endangered species that they thought was extinct on Isabella Island.
We're going up to that hill where the petrels live.
I got to go on a hike across a lava field of sharp lava, where it's just every step is trying to find a foothold and not fall down.
I think we did a pretty good job of finding the most fail spots to walk through.
I got to go up the volcano, which is the second largest caldera in the world.
Volcan Sierra Negra here on Isabella is one of the most popular tourist sites.
I got to snorkel around the dock and pick up trash. It was an incredible job, and I just would get to film these experiences.
I'm excited, this is fun. Okay, they're coming.
But along the side of this, I wanted to dive.
Have you ever wondered what the life of a PADI Divemaster is like?
Being a dive master is a sweet job.
Well, I had done some traveling in my life, not a ton, but some, and a place I'd never been was South America. When summer was coming around, I was deciding what I was going to do. I had about 6 weeks off, so I just bought a plane ticket to Quito, Ecuador, and I had some cash in my pocket, and that was really all I had. Flew into Santa Cruz and went and talked to some dive shops because I talked about maybe trying to work in Galapagos as a dive master. But it was a big change of pace, and it was nice getting down to island life where everything's real slow and laid back compared to my traveling in the first part of South America. The main dives I did up at Darwin Island, we saw on 8 dives up there, we saw 15 whale sharks, which was literally my dream to see those. Well, most of the people who were on the boat tended to be older and wealthy guys who weren't necessarily in great shape. And I was probably one of the youngest people on the boat, and whenever we'd see a whale shark, my thing was that I wanted a shot next to a whale shark, just a picture of me next to one. So when I'd hear someone pointing at a whale shark, or I'd hear someone shaking the shaker and pointing at a whale shark, I would just race out as hard as I could and get literally right next to it and look back at the people taking the photos so that I could be in it. I was kind of greedy about it, but I didn't really care because it was my trip anyway. So most of the pictures that people had of whale sharks also have me giving a thumbs up or doing something stupid. When I first saw a whale shark, I won't be able to forget this, was I was down at probably about 90 feet, and then you just see one guy pointing, or both of the guys pointing, and looking up at probably about 40 feet above me was a whale shark going directly over me. And just seeing the silhouette for the first time, I'd never seen a whale shark, never seen the silhouette, just didn't know what to expect. And I just see this thing the size of a school bus swimming over the top of me, and it just kind of blew my mind. I just stopped, and for a second I just thought, remember where you're at right now, because this is the most amazing thing you're ever going to see. The first time I saw a hammerhead was just like thrilling. I couldn't believe, I mean, hammerheads are really unique, and they were down there by the thousands. There were literally walls and walls of hammerhead sharks. And it was kind of sad because by the end, all I cared about was seeing manta rays or whale sharks. I kind of was over the hammerheads. As for the diving, it was by far the best diving in the world. I mean, I couldn't beat it. I was on one of the best boats in one of the best locations, seeing the best animals in the most diverse place in the world. And so the diving was better than anywhere I'll ever probably see again in my life. But I first wanted to go visit a buddy of mine who was living out on Isabella, volunteering there.
So Kyle came down and met me in Isabella on his big South America trip. And we tried to make it a drop zone also, drop zone Galapagos. I had never surfed before. He had never surfed before.
Sometimes you get moving pretty fast. One of my things that I've been doing traveling around was handstands everywhere I go.
So we put the challenge upon ourselves to do a handstand on the surfboard.
At the Neverland Ranch, right after Michael Jackson died, that was a really random time to be there. I've been to Machu Picchu on the equator. I've got hands on either side.
You get up, kind of establish some sort of level. The surfboard's not moving, go for it.
It turned into a front handspring where my feet slammed the ground right as my back was speared by the surfboard, and we didn't get a good handstand shot, but I'm sure Adam will show that right now.
These experiences that I've come to just love. They're definitive experiences. You can see yourself in a totally new light. You can see what type of person you are in different environments and see which parts of you are true.
The trip itself was unbelievable just because I was able to fulfill some dreams, go to the Galapagos, going to Machu Picchu and seeing everything I ever wanted to in one good trip.
At any point in my life, because I have this Divemaster certification, I'll be able to stop what I'm doing, go to a tropical location and say, hey, I'm a Divemaster and I have an underwater camera. Is there anything I can do for you?